Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Curse the Dawn Late Night Gaming here on the Curse the Cluster ARK cluster. Not a happy camper this weekend. I don't know if you've been following me at all on Instagram. I've mentioned it a few times on some streams, but our Crystal Isles server has been having big issues this weekend. Unfortunately, I was over there working on our base, and it just died. Just suddenly just dead, and I was like, what the heck, did it just crash or what? Because it's been very crashy. But it didn't just crash. It was almost like there was a mod update. And when there's a mod update, the way ARK handles it is really, really dumb. It doesn't like hold a state and let you update things when you're ready. It instead just does it. So if you're out of sync with the mod, or if the server updates or whatever, so let me just explain. The way it works is your server, you have to manually restart to get it to take the update. That includes wildcard updates for ARK and mods. When a mod updates, it'll just do it. However, your game that you have running on Steam doesn't do that. It doesn't wait. It just does an update. So if you're in the game and you're playing along, and all of a sudden some modder who made a mod you're running in your server decides, I'm going to update now, it kills everyone's game. Because ARK starts updating immediately, then you're out of sync, and then that's the end. So that's what it acted like. It acted like, oh, I got quite a few crystals. It acted like it got an update, and then, so the game crashed, and then I tried to restart it, saw that it wasn't even showing the server anymore, which usually means that a mod is updated, and you need to update it. So, I'm going to get away from this freaking gotcha, he's loud. So, yeah, you guys are quieter. So, what happens then is I go to the server and I'm like, okay, hey, let's update the server because evidently there's a mod. And it won't update. It won't restart. It just stopped. So then I click start server. It says starting, and then it's like doot, 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 starting, and then all of a sudden just goes offline. Like, okay, let's try again. Starting, doot, 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 offline. So I send a message to G-Portal, who's my host, and I said, something's weird's going on. And they're like, oh, well, looks like one of the mods on your server needs to be updated, so you need to restart. I'm like, yeah, you think I didn't think of that? Of course, I know you have to restart, so it won't restart. It just won't do it. And they're like, oh, well, we don't know what's going on. It sounds like a mod problem. So, meanwhile, that leaves my character, my main character here, this level 90-something dude, trapped on a server that won't run. Because if I load into any of my other servers on the cluster, it says start a new character, because your original character is back on this other server. So, no, I don't want to start a new character. So, anyway, so the Crystal Isle server was up and down all weekend, and it's really, really, really unfortunate because the base over there was looking amazing. But it is so unstable, I'm considering just erasing it, just getting rid of it and putting another map in there. So basically then we would have Ragnarok, Extinction, and something else. Right now it's Crystal Isles. What else can I put there? I don't know. I haven't really played a lot of Aberration because I didn't like it. Maybe I could try Aberration again. What are the other choices? The other choices are Scorched Island, which, God, I've played enough of that. or the center. I haven't played a lot of the center, but I wasn't really that impressed with the center either. So I think that's about it. It wasn't. Let's see, Scorched. I think that's about it. Yeah. So I don't know. I guess the choice would be Aberration. I mean, I like Scorched, but I mean, like Ragnarok has deserts, and you know, if you want to experience it, it's I don't know. So that really sucks because the base was looking so good over there. It was so cool. It was like a kind of like a greenhouse, sort of, but it had like an indoor garden, and really unfortunate. Cat even logged in. One of my tribe mates, Cat, she even logged in to check it out. You know what? I get so sick of this. Give me your saddle. What? Give me your freaking saddle. Yeah, I'm very frustrated today. I'm sorry. There. No saddle for you. I'll put your saddle right here, because if I give it to you, you'll eat it. Here. Now. And then you sit on me. Thank you. What is these? 239, and mine is... Oh, better. Mine is better is what it is. Okay. I really wanted to stream Crystal Isles tonight and show you guys the progress on the base. That is what I wanted to do. It's just I don't want to get trapped in that server. Cat, like I said, Cat logged in. Another one of our tribe mates, and she tried to come in and take a look at the base. She couldn't even log into Crystal Isles. It was kept timing out on her, and it's just really unfortunate. I'll put this in the extra stuff box here. Because I'm kind of bored with Extinction. I mean, most of it's a wasteland out there, which you really can't do much in. I haven't been to the Sunken Forest much, but what's really there, you know? Really, what's there? Gotchas. That's about it. And Titans, you know, when I first heard about the Titans, I was a little excited about it because I thought they were going to be roaming the world. You know? I thought they'd be like walking around, they'd be this gigantic danger that you'd run into sometimes, but they aren't. They aren't here. You have to like purposely bring them or have them spawn. Which, I have no reason to do that. I don't need a Titan for pretty much any reason. Even when you tame them, you have them temporarily. It's like a Titanosaur. So, I don't know. I just... So we all saw the blue elk here, Bolt. He does over 300 damage per hit because I have my imprint settings set too high. I didn't realize. And Pandora is my Rex over here, and she also is insane. Completely insane. I didn't... And that is also because of the imprint thing. So watch. Watch how fast this thing is. It's ridiculous. I did not mean to make it this OP. It was... But once you get something like this, it's hard to just throw it away. Going, oh my god, this is awful. I shouldn't be using this. Let's see the damage. 830. That's just crazy. And it's because I screwed up. I don't know when I did it, but apparently I set our imprint bonus to 4 instead of 1. 1's default. I had it set to 4. I don't know why it was that, because I rarely would imprint anything. It's running away. I thought it would attack. Pretty neat looking Archie, isn't it? Not a neat level. So yeah, I'm really bummed out, guys. Here I am wandering around Extinction again. I really thought I kind of like put this behind me for a while, and I was all focused on making this really awesome base in Crystal Isles and really getting to explore Crystal Isles, because Crystal Isles has a lot of like weird, strange places and a lot of places to explore. It's only 75% done, so there's spots that aren't finished, but it was new, and it has almost all creatures from everything. There are everything from aberration in there. There's even aberrant variations of the creatures in there. I'm really bummed out. cool looking. And dead. Let's see. Probably could use some more stamina. Maybe. I don't want any of this stuff. Got lots of all of this. I really don't know why I'm bringing this death machine down here. I guess I was kind of curious if there are Shinehorn or Bulb Dogs or any of that stuff here. I've never really looked, but I've been down here to get gotchas and I've never seen any, so my guess is no. When I first got on Extinction, I found the sunken forest, and I thought, this is the coolest place ever. I definitely want to build here. And then I realized, I thought, you know, the coolest thing down here would be a tree, tree platform. That would be freaking awesome. And then I realized, you can't. You can't attach a tree platform to these trees. And it's not that they aren't big enough, they are. Out of my way, turtle. Yeah, you're gonna save the day there. So you think this... So this is plenty big to put a tree platform on, this tree right here. But it won't attach. Just like the trees in Aberration, it won't attach. That really bummed me out. I thought, what's the point? What's the point of having tree platforms in your game and then not allowing it to attach to any trees? Get out of my way. Really? Wow. Still gotcha claws here. I definitely don't have the Christmas event still going. So they're just here because we haven't wiped the server. So yeah, I don't know. I don't see anything that's a bulb dog, or I could just look it up, of course, and find out, are they here or are they not? So, I don't know, guys. I don't know if I should give Crystal Isles mod makers a chance to get the thing running again. I saw on the Steam forums that the other people are having similar issues. Because my base was so cool, I just hate to throw it away. I'll put pictures of the base on my Instagram. That's Curse the Dawn on the Instagram. If you want to take a look at it, I'll post them tomorrow. And yeah, I'm really hate to just throw it away, but you know, if we're gonna do a different map, I suppose Aberration would be make the most sense. It's the most different. Otherwise, we're just doing the same thing again as we do on all the other maps. I know Kat didn't like Aberration either, so. But, you know, it might be... we were playing on a public server when we were playing, so it's a little different when you're on your own private server, of course. So outside of ARK, I've been, like, really wanting to get something rolling outside of ARK. Now, I've been trying to play a little Dying Light, but I don't know. Didn't seem like anyone's very interested in watching me smash zombies. And I guess that could be repetitive, and the missions are very linear. So I guess I could see that. What are the other options out there? Oh, so here's something. Eve Online. Now you know Eve Online, right? Everyone's heard of it. Weird stuff happens there. I have always envied the players that are on Eve Online because I always wanted to do it, but and it's free, and you can log in and that's fine. But when I get on there, I just get so intimidated. Do you know what I mean? There's just like rows of buttons on this side, buttons and menus, buttons and menus, buttons and menus, and it's like looking at the cabin of a jet plane or something. It's like so many switches and everything. I don't even have any clue what I'm supposed to be doing. And then I get my ship out of the spaceport and out into space, and space is so huge and vast. I'm just kind of like, I don't even know where I'm supposed to go. I'm overwhelmed by that game. So I was thinking of maybe trying again, but I don't know if that's really interesting to stream. You know, who wants to sit and watch me fumble around in menu screens? I don't really think anyone does. Um, what else? What else? Um, there's Morrowind Online. I've been tinkering around playing that, but again, I don't know if people are really interested in seeing that. I feel that it's more interesting to do things that are more survival game based, like ARK, because you never know what's going to happen. And I started playing. I had played The Long Dark, and I questioned some of the design choices that were in there, so I kind of stopped playing it. But I feel like maybe I should pick it up again and give it another try. But again, I don't know if they've solved those issues. And I, I'm a game designer. I work for a AAA game design company, so I've made games you've probably played. So when I think about some of the choices made in there, I just don't really understand the choices. So you always want the player to be doing some sort of gameplay. You know, like right now, there is things I could be doing. I'm choosing to stand here, you know? But there are things I could be doing, but they're my choices. So you never want to create a situation where the player wants to do something, but they have nothing they can do. And Long Dark puts me in those situations where I would like to be doing something, but there's nothing I can do. And those situations are, if, I don't know if you've played it or not, but those situations are, so you're walking through the snow outside, you're freezing to death. You find a cabin, you get inside the cabin, you start a meager fire. And so you got your fire, you're keeping warm, okay. And you eat whatever little food you can. But so then you've got the whole night of this storm outside. You can't go outside, you freeze to death. So you're stuck in the house. What can you do? Some people say, oh, you should be crafting. Crafting takes time, and it takes energy, and it drains you. They say, oh, well, you could just sleep till morning. Sleeping takes time and energy, and it drains you, and you wake up starving to death, and you die. So you put the player in this situation where they just kind of have to just stand there, and it's weird. I'm either completely missing something, or they made some weird design choices there. Because when there's a storm raging outside, and you've got your food, or you're just waiting to starve to death, I suppose, but you really can't do anything. You just have to like stand there. There's nothing to do. And yeah, that's just a weird situation. You don't want to put the player in a situation where there's nothing for them to do. They're just kind of stuck there. I'll save you, Parasaur. Ow. What was that? Another raptor. Huh. Interesting. I got hurt. I got hurt rock surfing. Whoa. Yeah, I don't have to worry about Extinction crashing. It really doesn't crash, knock on wood. Where that type of hesitation or lockup on Crystal Isles would have meant the server fell down. But anyway, I could try Long Dark. It's, you get into those situations though, like I mentioned, and it could be kind of boring. Storms raging outside. I can't go outside. You're just kind of stuck there, standing around. And it's also not really a survival game like you're building things to survive. It's kind of you're going through the story, sort of. You're not like making shelters. What other survival games do I have? I have that, what is it? Where you're stuck on the island? Can't remember the name of it. Kind of a cool looking trike. Damn. Oh, I can't remember what it is. Starts with an S. You're stranded on an island. You start off on with a raft. And then you end up on an island. That's a possibility, but it's really kind of buggy, you know? At least the last time I played it, it was questionable. Stamina. I never got Rust. Oh, I know what I'd like to try. I'd like to try the island. The one where you are a dino. That sounds kind of cool. I didn't buy it. Oh, my mouse is acting weird. Yeah, so this is the sunken forest. I mean, it's kind of nothing going on down here. You know? There's a cave down here, and there's the forest titan. That's kind of it. Dead monkey. Can I get up here somewhere? Yep, here it is. It's the way out. Out of stam, huh? Oh, I guess I have Atlas. Haven't really played it much. I jumped in and played a little bit and went, meh, this isn't ARK. Kind of shut it off. I've got Pixel ARK. You guys want me to try Pixel ARK? I played it a little. It seemed a little like a combination of ARK and Minecraft, but kind of less fun than both. Uh-oh. It's just the transition, yeah. So what that means is that section back there was an instance. So when you load into it, it removes the rest of the world, so it doesn't increase. So it increases performance. So that was a transition line. I'm sure everybody knows that. I just thought I'd explain. 126 male thyla. 126 isn't very good for this server. I like the colors, but I've kind of been half looking for one. 'Cause I've got a female at the base. Really? That was a bad move. Get Pandora back to the base. I kind of thought maybe we'd run into like a Basilisk or a Reaper King or something exciting, although I'm pretty confident she'd kill it. My Rex's stomp was hitting harder than his attack. Come on. There you go. That's what you wanted. I feel I'm on the wrong walkway. Yeah, I think so. It's the, what do they call that? There's my base. And above it. That's not great. I'm going to do a fairly common ARK trick. I'm sure everybody knows. It's where you jump off and then before you hit the ground you jump off your dino so it doesn't take damage. Let's see if we can do it. I think Pandora would probably die if I hit the ground from here. Maybe not. Uh-oh. Did it. Whoa. Wow. No turning radius. And you don't go upstairs, you're downstairs, Dino. Excuse me, Finn. I think all we have here is meat and stuff. Yeah, not a lot of fancy stuff. Loads of meat. Okay. Alright everybody, thanks for, nobody tuned in tonight, but that's okay. This will go to YouTube, and I've been getting a lot of new subscribers lately. Antivolt recently subscribed, was the latest one obviously, you see it on the screen there. But I've been getting quite a few people joining, and then quite a few views on my YouTube stuff, so I want to thank everybody for that. It means a lot when you follow, because it lets me know somebody's out there. I'm not just always talking to myself. So normally my schedule is every other day, and that's fine. So the reason it's every other day is because kind of family issues. You know, you don't want to spend every night playing games or they get mad at you. So what I do is every other day. Now, there's some things changing these next, was it 3 weeks, I think? So I might be able to get away with streaming more often for this next 3-week period. So might be on more often these next couple weeks. If you follow me on Twitter, it's Curse the Dawn on there. I think it's at CurseTheDawn1 is my Twitter account for my streaming and stuff. I'll try to post when I'm going to be online so that it's not hard to find. So anyway, guys, might see you tomorrow night, actually. So I'll see you then. Let's see here. Yeah, what other things, I don't know, I might I'm so bored with Extinction. So bored. I might just go back to Ragnarok, just for the heck of it. Go back to doing things over there. I don't know. I don't know. So, if you got any suggestions, let me know. Give me some comments. Leave some comments on YouTube or send me messages, whatever. Let me know what you're looking for. I'm just kind of Extinction to death, you know? It feels like a small map. When we basically just today running to the Sunken Forest, we kind of covered it all. Anyway, so hope you have a good night. I'll see you next time, and enjoy your gaming. He's not doing the... I had a wave all set up. He doesn't do it anymore. He's... Look, I'm telling him to wave. He goes, no. Wave. There. Okay. Good night, everybody.